Hi everybody, my name is JoeDeMers and I'm a professional Lindy Hop and blues dancer. And what that means is I've had the privilege to travel the world teaching Lindy Hop dance and blues dance techniques, also to perform and to compete. I started dancing in 2003 and at that time there was a lot of emphasis on workshops and communities traveling to different cities to meet and train with each other. There was a lot of emphasis on competitions and performances. I've seen the shift change, that still community is an important value, but in a sense it looks different. In 2003, there was a whole lot of discovery happening, and in this year, 2018, people have a really good understanding of what Lindy Hop is and the context that goes with it. And I think there's been an evolution in how Lindy Hop was danced and also how it has spread, and in general, how the community captures the essence of Lindy Hop. One video that, in my opinion, describes what Lindy Hop is, although it's not necessarily a direct description, it's a beautiful description of Lindy Hop, and the spirit and the musicality of Lindy Hop is Don Hampton's video on musicality from, I believe, Harangue in the 1990s, maybe 1990, 1994, in between that range. And she beautifully talks about her experience in Lindy Hop, gives wonderful context to what the music is and how it develops. She has audience interactions, and also it's really short. It's about 5 minutes long, but within 5 minutes, you can get a really great understanding of this thing called swing, and also the context that builds into Lindy Hop. I did a TED Talk on partner connection and what that could mean for people coming together to learn partner dance. And I remember the process. I was nominated by a dancer within the scene who liked what I was teaching in terms of frame matching and said, hey, you should go and tell people about frame matching. It's a beautiful concept where you're teaching people to be in rapport with one another. And I said, well, I'm not a public speaker. I'm not sure if I could do that. She's like, no, you should give it a try. They really want you. And I said, okay, I'll go give this a try. So as I was working with the TEDx organizers, they liked the idea of making it relatable to high school students. And so my audience members were high school students. I said, okay, well, how about I just talk about partner dancing in general? And at the time in Colorado, CU Boulder was having a lot of issues around consent. And I said, okay, well, why don't we also include a piece of consent in there? That partner dancing requires initially consent for two people to come together, and that at its basis is the foundation of rapport, right? And then we could use connection to come deeper into the rapport, to go into the step, the musicality, the movement, the expression of the music. And so TEDx said, okay. So I went out there and I asked two of my friends to come with me, and I said, hey, all you gotta do is social dance. I have a framework for what I'm thinking, but I'm just gonna go out there and I'm gonna speak freely. And so that's what I did. I came up with a framework of ideas to discuss, and I went out and on stage and I shared my thoughts on partner dancing and partner connection. And within my speakers, I think my video was the most viewed, and in part because I shared it. I shared it on social media, other people found it, and I think there's something special about the partner dance community that it goes beyond Lindy Hop, that we have tango, we have salsa, kizomba, zouk, West Coast swing, and so I think a lot of people were able to watch it and resonate with the concepts of rapport and consent and matching and some of the beautiful elements of partner dancing. Another reason why I had a framework for going out and speaking on TEDx is because in the planning process, they actually had me change my topic 3 or 4 times. You know, in one way, they're like, okay, completely go into consent, completely now go into connection, add an element of sexuality to it. And in the end, they're like, oh wait, cancel all of that. Let's just keep it simple. And I was like, there are so many changes. I don't know what you all want me to do, but how about I just do this? I'll go out and I'll talk about partner dancing, what I enjoy, what I think people will value if they find partner dancing, and I'll add these concepts of connection and consent. And they said, great, let's go for it. And I said, okay, wish me luck.